Sesh. I meant to get on here earlier, but I've been hella busy. Sorry if you hear the fan, but just real quick, what we're gonna go over today, something that I kind of been talking a little bit about. I've been seeing creators and other people coming and talking about it. Obviously, we don't like it. You know, business owners, creatives, content creators, photographers, videographers, whatever, models, actors, whatever. It's indefinite. NET30, NET60, NET90. I'm about to get into all three of them, what they are, what they mean in this business, and pretty much everywhere else. And shit, NET365, which hopefully you don't see that. I don't think anybody wants to see that one. Unless it's for very specific reasons. But yeah, so for my area, the creative industry, you know, commercial work, editing, videos, photography, modeling, all that type of stuff. You know, there's invoices, PayPal, whatever. NET30, NET60, NET90. So NET30 is the most common one I get. There's, again, different ones. NET30 is probably what you want if you do get hit with any of them. I mean, I think there's like a NET15 or whatever. Some places, I don't even think they say net. It's just like, oh, within 2 weeks. But NET30. So NET30 is basically whenever something is submitted and approved, you get paid 30 days prior to that. So it can be the next day, or it could be fucking the end of the month. Or let me not say that. It can be, let me not use profanity. It can be within the next day, it can be within the next 2 weeks, or it could be literally in a month. And that sucks because, I mean, let's be honest. I don't know too many projects that they're giving you 30 days to complete. There are a lot of projects that do take 30 days to complete. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying that for a lot of the work, the most common work, like in the entertainment business and etc., the contracts usually don't give you that long. It has to be certain projects, and so vice versa for 60, 90. Those are completely different types, but basically, so like for example, for me, I've had NET30 quite a lot, and typically, let's say with products, they want you to shoot, you know, brand photography or videos or UGC or whatever you want to call it, or model or whatever. Typically, you don't get 30 days to do that shit. Or sorry, you don't get 30 days to do that typically. So you might have 2 weeks. More likely than not, it's just a few days. So yeah, I mean, you can imagine you only have like a week, 2 weeks to get something in, and then let's say they approve it or they don't approve it, and you have to go and you have to redo it, which can happen sometimes. And that's like, depending on how quickly you do that and how quickly they review it, that adds on to it. But like, let's say you get a project and you have like 7, 8, 9 days to do it, and you do it and it gets approved like same day or on the 10th the next day. That's good. That's what I'm trying to say, but I'm trying to think like how I should put it. That's good, but it still kind of sucks because you get hit with the NET30, and that means you're not even going to be able to see that for 30 days. So let's say today, what today is like the, what? I forgot what today was. Let's just say, what, 16th, 17th, let's say 17th. And you complete a project and you submit it and it gets approved tomorrow on the 18th. There's a chance you won't even be able to see that until next month on the 18th, 30 days. So it's September, you won't even see that until the middle of the next month, which is crazy. And so like for NET60, that's even longer. That's 60 days. I haven't had a NET60 in a long time. I really hope I don't ever see one. NET30 is the worst for me. But NET60 is 60 days. So you can complete a project, submit it, or whatever the work is, whatever sort of service, whatever you had to fill out. And it's good, it goes through, or somebody buys something or whatever, you're still kind of cooked because now you gotta wait 60 days. You have to wait 2 months. So let's say you get booked to do a project at the end of this month, and so that it's completed by October 1st, so they can use it for whatever. You're not getting that junk until after Thanksgiving. Like, you're not getting that junk until damn near Christmas. 60 days, like, that's a long time to be waiting to get paid. That's a ridiculously long time to wait to get paid. I know people that have got hit with like NET90s where they completed a project like summer and they didn't even get it until January of the next year. So NET90 is a super, super crazy one. Super crazy. NET90, that's up to 3 months that you would not get paid, potentially. So again, like with the NET30 and 60, whatever, 90 is a nightmare. I don't know anybody that ever wants to see a NET90. If you do, you're tripping, or you have a very specific reason why. NET90 is crazy. Imagine you get booked for a project and you have to shoot it all, edit it all. You have 7 to 9 days to do it, if that. But like, that's a general timeline. You have a few days. Depending on what it is, you might have a couple weeks. But like generally, there's more projects than not are gonna be within like that sort of time range, a few days to a couple weeks, like under a month. So let's say you can shoot something all in a day or two. You get it in early, it gets approved, whatever. You still won't even see that check. Let's say if it's 30, you won't see it for the next month. And if it's 90, you won't see it for 90 days, potentially. So imagine you did all this work. You worked super hard. Let's say you have a check. Let's say you have a $5,000 check. You're like, yeah, that sounds great. You apply, you get the job, you complete the job in the time frame, if not shorter, and your creatives, your assets, whatever, get approved. You might have to wait up to 90 days. So sometimes it's just a window. Sometimes it's just like it's a really weird thing with the FTC. The FTC, they do like the brand guidelines, and it's kind of like they're like the gods over like this sort of business. So they say you can't, people are saying that they should say that, like, you can't do that. 30 is pretty crazy as it is. Then you have 60, 90. And then, yeah, some people can get hit with 365. I can't imagine doing a project. I don't care if it takes 3 months to shoot it, to work on it. Imagine you can't get paid until a year later. And I mean, the only reason I think that would be acceptable, in my opinion, is if you're working on a super, super crazy contract, and like you have to actually wait until like a specific date for something to like be in place or to drop, or like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like a contract thing. Like, generally speaking, there's no way. Like, let's say you do a project, it's worth like a week or two. What do I say? Like, let's say it's 2 weeks worth of time, and you get it approved within a 2 weeks period, if not 2.5 week period, and then you don't get the check for a year. Like, imagine that. That's crazy as hell. So, I mean, like, but like I said, the only reason that would make it would still suck. I'm not saying it would be better, but I'm saying the only way that would be like somewhat okay, to me, I feel like, is if it was a super crazy contract, like an insane contract somewhere or some shape or form, benefits me a shit ton. And for the clean version, something that would benefit me a lot, very much, greatly. Let's say it took me like, let's say I'm working on a big project. Nah. Forget the scale. We're not even talking about the scales. Let's say I'm talking about, I just do the project, and let's say it's for a product that they have coming out like in a year. So let's say you do all this stuff. Let's say you work on like these creative assets. You work on some design, some videography, the commercial, whatever. You're the model, whatever, right? And they're waiting until like release or launch or like something super specific like that to then drop something, that would make sense. Or like if certain royalties have to take a year, like it just, there's so many different things that the stuff can get into. So it's yeah, but in general, yeah, that's pretty much what this segment of the stream is. Just what's NET30, NET60, NET90. They suck. That's what they are. They suck, and oh, they're very tragic. So luckily, I'm able to get my things in pretty soon. NET30 does suck. Most of my clients, they don't hit me with NET30. Let's say, for example, like a couple of my regular clients, they pay out every Wednesday. It can be any time on Wednesday, but it's getting released. So as long as you get the work over before Wednesday and it gets approved, they pay out literally on Wednesday. So that's a really good example. And then one of the platforms I work with pretty closely, I've done dozens and dozens of projects with brands on there. My brain just went blank. Oh yeah, examples. Okay, so like on there, when you submit it, they have up to a week. If they don't get it in within a week, if they don't approve it within a week, you get paid, which is hella clutch. And then there's, let's say there's an issue and they want you to redo something, they can go in and they can like request an edit or whatever, or reject your work, and then you'll have up to, 4 days, I forget how many that is, 96 I think, but it's 96 hours, and then your payment gets released. So if they go back in, they have like a couple tries to reject it, but it just reverts to the 4 days. But default is 7. So yeah, like a month is crazy. There's no way you'd be waiting a month with, like, these are just 2 of my top client examples. Then I really appreciate that. But there's this other platform, like what I just worked with Curology on, and they do NET30. So it doesn't matter what the project is. But if you want, I'm bold enough, and I have enough of a background in professionalism to be able to ask these sorts of things. I mean, anybody is able to ask them, but obviously most clients and brands won't look at me crazy when I ask it because of the background, and like I'm just being real, so they know what's up. And these are big brands, major clients, so they're booking you, they know what's up. So with them, I asked her straight up, and I've been asking the last few people I've had in touch with on there with the brands and stuff. Yeah, I've been asking them. So with Curology, like I asked them too, and that's actually what I meant to do on the main stream. I wanted to start the stream off by shouting out Curology because that's actually really coincidental that it got into this. But I was gonna say, I asked them, how soon do they approve compensation after content approval or creatives approval, whatever you want to call them, assets. That's what I usually call them. Man, I'm so tired. Hold up. But they told me that they try to approve it ASAP. And they approved it ASAP, like crazy. So I submitted 2 videos to them. They wanted me to like add, like a hashtag to it or something like that. Did it, send it back, and they told me post the link. So for this one, it was create the asset and then post it on my end and share the link with them. So I got that up like 2 days later. I meant to do it sooner, but I got it up 2 days later. And like the same day, I thought I missed them because it was like a little after hours. But I woke up in the morning and the check was in. So that was hella fast. I don't think I've had a client on that platform that has paid out that quick. Usually it would be later in the day, midday, the evening, but I mean, I had notifications off rip. So shout out to Curology. I'm gonna still shout them out again whenever I go to the other stream, but like shout out to them for real because they made it super easy, super quick. I mean, I appreciate the opportunity to do something with them. That means a lot, and that's a major skincare brand, especially. You know, they focus a lot on men's skincare too. I actually got some products are all in there, but in here right now I got the they got the broad spectrum SPF lip balm. My lips have been hella dry, so I've been having to use it. But yeah, they paid out super quick, so shout out to them. I really appreciate that, and that's a very, very, very big positive green flag. So yeah, if, for example, if any of y'all or whoever is watching it or whatever, like, whenever you watch this video, because it'll get more views on YouTube, but whenever you watch this video, if you're trying to work with Curology, there's a green flag for me. I haven't even really came on and said too much about, like, too many brands, but yeah, they approved my work pretty quickly and they got my payment up pretty quickly, so shout out to them. And I'm using this medicine ball on my foot. My legs are sore. But yeah, that's pretty much what I was going to do on this stream. I'm going to set up the other one on my computer, and I got to see what else I was going to get into or watch, because I've been a bit behind. I was supposed to be on here earlier this week, but I've been so busy and tired. I've been detoxing and resetting and stuff and working on too many side projects, and I got hella clients too this week, so just been busy. Been moving around too much the last couple weeks. But I'm gonna get back on here from the computer setup. I'm about to run this game real quick, a little bit, and chill. But yeah, I really just wanted to get on and talk a little bit about the Nets. Give you some free games, some industry tips, some business insight. Pretty much. I need to put some under eye cream on tonight. Yeah, y'all be safe, drink lots of water, get y'all sleep and everything like that. I'll be up on this next stream. We got a couple more days left. I really was trying to finish it in the last few days, but like I said, I've had so much stuff going on and so many different quests and stuff, and a couple of very major things I've been going through that I haven't said publicly. So just bear with me these last couple of days. But the streams, the last couple of streams, I think, from one of the trips should still be on Twitch. I'm not sure. I've been uploading a lot of videos on YouTube. I've been getting some of the streams up on YouTube. I think up right now we have up to like day 11, day 12 up on there. A couple of days are missing just because like everything's being so crazy and the footage is gone. But yeah, check out the YouTube. It's the same at. I think I should have a link on the Twitch as well, somewhere around there. So we got a lot of videos that we've put up there, and we have so much more. I have like 30, 40 videos just ready. I would drop them all in a week if I could, but I'm trying to space it out a little bit. I'll probably drop like 2 or 3 tomorrow. But yeah, I'm working on hella new stuff. So I've been busy. I've been having a lot of inspiration, so I'm trying to use it while I have it. Been working on a lot of new music, a lot of new visuals, new film series, a couple things I can't talk about just yet. We're always working on something though. I'm trying to get more people to, well, not like I'm trying as of now, but like just in the past, I've tried to get more people to get on this shit, but nobody's really for real. Nobody's really serious or ambitious anymore, so it's crazy having like that survivor's guilt. But that's something else I've been working on too. I've been working on some stuff around that concept. It's gonna be pretty crazy. So there's been a lot of stuff going on, but at least I've been able to be inspired. So a lot of stuff coming. It's just me. It's just me right now. It's just me now. So I really don't have too many. I really don't have any friends left in this business. Maybe just a couple. So it's like we're on the final stretch. I feel like a lot of good stuff is coming. A lot of major stuff is coming. And I mean, major stuff has been consistently coming anyway. But I mean, I feel like This is a very, very long journey, a very final stretch. So I hope that very soon the right opportunity is present. So for now, all I can do is just keep working. Hey, and like I said, not that I haven't been doing anything, man. The portfolio has been going crazy. We've been doing a lot of stuff this year, but I feel like when you're a workaholic and you're just super ambitious, it's really hard to, I think, find satisfaction. So like I've done so many different things, and I think people would feel like I'm accomplished. I don't. I have accomplishments, but I still don't feel like I'm 100%. If that makes sense. And see, a lot of people would disagree, but that's just because I just stay hungry. Like I do a project, I soak it in, I enjoy it. I've been trying to do more promo recently for certain things, and like Timberland, you can see, like I've been trying to like really, really put more time into the promotion and sharing it because it really means a lot to me, and I really appreciate that. An opportunity to go right there on top of the Beckett Seminars. I gotta post those videos too. I did some stuff with Beckett Seminar. We got like 5 boxes, and I got a couple other pairs in the other room. So I've been cooking. I was cooking up some stuff with them too. I need to show that on a stream this week. Reference videos are ready. You can check them out on the link. Oh, I just got an email right now. Oh, hell yeah, I just got an email right now from one of the clients I just mentioned that pays out on every Wednesday. We got two new sets of clients through them, and they raised my rate. So I was like, asking them what was the budget for the projects they were looking at, and they gave me a budget, and it was cool. But I was like, what about this? And then like a couple days later, they're like, yeah, we worked it out. We're gonna send you the scripts. I'm like, appreciate it. So something else too. Don't be afraid to negotiate. Don't be afraid to negotiate. Don't be afraid to talk to these clients, and these brands and stuff. Because, I have a couple I'm waiting on. I just dropped an email video, actually. If you want to go to YouTube, it's the most recent one. I think it's the second from newest. Brand negotiations. I did brand negotiations live on stream. I think it was day 11, day 12. Very cool. So go check that video out. You can see more of this. But I got a couple negotiations I'm cooking up right now. A couple deals I'm cooking up. I'm seeing how they go. But this one was a success. They gave me an initial rate, and I asked them, like, what about this one? What about this? And they're like, yeah. So when you know your worth and you have good relationships, it's easier to do stuff like that. And like I said, that's one of my regular clients. They keep me booked, they keep me paid, they pay on time. It doesn't get any better than that. So shout out to them. Shout out to them. And I posted I don't think it's on Twitch anymore. Damn. I gotta get these videos up so I can post it. I did a stream. I think most people missed it. We had a few people in there. I did a stream with my friend. We did some ads together for Royal Match. So if you don't know what Royal Match is, shout out to them too. The biggest mobile game in the world, pretty much. So we locked that in too. I haven't posted anything about it on my end yet, just because I've been like back on my editorial, like Timberland and just photography shit. So I gotta see when a good time would be to post like some of the gaming ones, because they're really cool, they're really funny. But I did a stream with my friend. I got my friend on the stream, and my client sent me the ads that I did for them with the games, and we reviewed them live on stream. So that was a very funny stream. I need to put that up ASAP. So keep an eye out for that. That'll come out soon. I don't know which day that is, but that was like, I think, a couple weeks ago. So I gotta give that a little sec. Oh, I did some stuff with the IEC as well. Those were funny as hell. I think I have a video up on that. It's the one with the Ty Lil and all them in it. So go, you can find it. I think it was like I worked with the school or something. I did a reaction to it. They're funny as hell. I'm gonna pull those up too this week and go back over those. And I'm gonna figure out sometime soon to post. I need to post one of those because that was so funny. It's crazy, the clients, like the clients you can get is it's so interesting. Like it's really crazy to see it whenever you've been like in the game long enough and like your name has gone around and stuff, and you just have like different clients reaching out to different clients reaching out to different networks, platforms reaching out to each other. It's like years of work articulating. It's like a damn like cell, so you can just like see all the different, it's like a web. So that's one of the benefits of also like doing so many applications, which I think I did a video on that too. I'm gonna wrap it up here in a sec, but I have a video about applications. You want to work, you want to get booked, you got to put in them applications, bro. It doesn't matter how many you do. You got to do as many as you can. If you can't do it every day, do it whenever you can. If you don't have that much free time, do it on the weekends. Like the fact is, you got to figure out when you can do it and do it. If you can't do a lot in one day, space them out. Or if you can't do a lot through like a certain period, then space them out. But the fact is, if you want to get booked more in this business, you got to be putting yourself out there. You got to be marketing yourself. So marketing doesn't have to be posting on social media. It can be having your names in the right rooms, being seen by the right people. So yeah, like on Backstage, I think I showed it on stream. I have done like 5,000-6,000 applications on Backstage, and that's just Backstage. I don't know other platforms that show how many things that you've applied for, auditioned to, accepted, whatever. Backstage is pretty good with it, so shout out to Backstage. And if you're looking for any sort of work in the entertainment business, definitely check out Backstage, 100%. And that, no, I didn't get paid to say that. That's just me being real. Backstage is clutch at any level, So yeah, I've done like 5,000 to 6,000 applications on there, and I just want to emphasize that and show that. For example, you got to think about it. Like at some point, I was on there. I haven't been on Backstage as much as I used to. I need to get back on there and update my stuff. But at one point, I was on that before I had anything. And I was applying to, I would have all the tabs open at the top, just Backstage. Literally, I could have like 20, 30 tabs up there sometimes. And I would get on there, go through all of them, get on a certain level, and just go through doom. And then after I did those 20, 30, I'm filling up the next slot, to get the next 20, 30 applications. And I'm just filling all of them out. My cog, I got the cover letter on there, the portfolio on there, photo examples, video examples. And that's what I'm saying. Like all these different things, these are things that really can get you more bookings and more work. And that's why agency isn't necessarily what you think it is, because you don't really know if your agent or your agency is really pushing you that hard like that. They, most of us can say they're not. So there's so many things people don't understand, so much work that goes into doing what I do to be able to even do it. And yeah, so that's the only thing I can say. If you want more work, you want more bookings, and you need to be applying to more gigs. You need to get on multiple platforms. You have to really be putting yourself out there as much as you can. It doesn't have to be social media. That's what people don't understand. It doesn't have to be social media. Your social media can help you. Yes, your social media can help you with your portfolio and showing them, because obviously they're going to want to see your social media, see what you've done, your work, what you represent and stuff. But that's not really where the deals are made. That's not really like where the bills are paid. It's on these platforms. So that's some free game. If you're looking for any sort of like work or business that involves any sort of anything related to the industry, like I said, like media, audio, video, photography, voice acting, modeling, dancing, like whatever, anything. I'm telling you, you can find it. And those opportunities are not, they're not always on social media. They're on these platforms. That's where you have to be. That's where you get seen for real. And social media can help you. That's what I'm not saying that it doesn't, but I'm saying, like, yeah, that's how you really get in there. That's how you really get in there. That's what led me to, whenever these new movies, they're not even out yet, I get to see the castings. Like, I see, sometimes I get invited, like, I got emails for, like, Black Panther, Marvel, Avengers, stuff like that. Emails basically, like, trying to get me to go to castings. Not like, I'm not saying that they're all super personal, but, like, the fact is, I'm one of the people on the list that can see those castings when they go out. So, I could get casted to be some sort of a person that gets to either work on the Black Panther set, to be in the movie, etc. You don't really see just most of that's not really, you're not really going to find that on social media. I mean, casting platforms, but again, that's a platform. And at the end of the day, at that, where is that going to take you on social media? It's going to take you to the platform. So, yeah, but I'm tired as hell. My mouth is dry. So I might jump back on here at some point tonight. It's already late. I might jump back on here at some point tonight and talk about something else. But for now, that's all I got. So see you on the next one, man. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.